Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, YouTube. This video is for those who are looking for a job. You can be employed looking for a new role. You could be unemployed like myself looking for your next opportunity to earn a salary. You could be a federal employee who's furloughed and is tired of being furloughed every 2 years. This is for you. This is part of my series for job search tips. And today we're talking about thank you letters. Now, since I have been unemployed now for about 7 weeks, 6 weeks, 6 weeks, I have been getting a lot of compliments on the thank you letter I have been sending out. As a matter of fact, the 3 people who commented and complimented my thank you letter, I'm still interviewing with those companies. I'm in now second rounds with those companies. So it's obviously working. This is not going to be a long video. It's just to show you and share with you what you should be doing with your thank you letter. Now, let me tell you this. Every time you interview with someone, you should send a thank you letter. It doesn't matter if it's a recruiter at a staffing firm or whoever you're talking with at a private company. Send the thank you letter every single time. Why, you ask? Well, not only to thank them for the time that they took to meet with you, because everybody's busy, but it also allows you to reinforce the dialogue that you had during the interview. You can reiterate all the things you were successful at your previous roles, the things you like to do. Also, very important, if the company has a mission that you are passionate about, you should also say that as well. It also lets them know that you are interested in the role and that you want to move forward to the next steps. So I'm going to show you the template I have that's going to help you move forward. Okay, so here is my thank you letter that I've been using. I took the company names out and the positions because 1, you're going to be changing it anyway. 2, ain't none of your business. The cover letter, the thank you letter. The thank you letter is very simple. The first thing you want to do is put the date that you're sending the thank you letter. You also want to greet them. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is. And I generally use the first name of the person I interviewed with, unless I got the feeling that I shouldn't. I will use Mr. whatever. But if I had a really good engagement, and I usually do, I'll use the first name. That's me just being more personable, less rigid, and trying to maintain that friendly yet professional relationship that we're building. So the first thing you want to do is thank you so much for meeting with me yesterday. Now, that says that because I sent this a little late. You should be sending your email within, not immediately, but say at least an hour or 2 after the interview. Give it an hour. Go over whatever it is in your mind that you want to talk to them about. Take the time to write a good letter and send it to them about an hour or so after the interview, if you can. An hour or 2, but try to make it the same day for sure. Thank you so much for meeting with me to discuss the job title. I should change this here. Job title at whatever company name. And you want to say that you enjoyed learning about what the firm needs. Whatever it is you guys talked about, say, hey, I enjoyed learning about this. Okay. I put more learning about the firm and how the role contributes to your organization's overall success. I'm genuinely excited about the possibility of bringing my skills and experience to the team. Now, this lets them know that you are interested in the role and you're excited about it. If you don't have excitement for the role, you don't show excitement at least for the role, they're not going to really want to engage with you further. They're going to think you weren't interested. They're going to think you were bored. Don't do that. Let them know up front that you're interested and excited about the role. So you see, I thank them. for meeting with me, I said, I addressed the title and the company name, and I let them know right up front I'm interested. Okay. So the second paragraph, you put your kind of your successes here. Over the years, I've thrived in places where blah, 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 blah. And you can read here what I wrote. No need to go into it in detail. These are the kind of sentences you really want to use. I would not use stats here unless it's a very tech role or a sales role. If it's a sales role and they want to see results of what you've done in the past, put some stats in. Over the years, I've thrived in environments. You can say something to the fact that, at my last company, I increased our revenue by 30% or something to that effect. As an executive assistant myself, my job is not quantified that much by statistics. However, being that I'm a dynamic executive assistant, I do a lot of things outside of calendar management, travel arrangements, things like that. Things that can be quantified. I've done a lot of quantifiable tasks in the past. This role did not need me to do that, so I didn't bring the stats in for this specific role. I addressed exactly what we talked about in the interview. Juggling multiple priorities, being proactive and staying ahead of deadlines, being able to change on a whim. That's one of the things they talked about. Using technology. They really wanted to know how I use technology to stay proactive and stay on task. So I addressed everything that we spoke about here. Additionally, in the third paragraph, I reiterated 3 things that I have done that were in the job description. Managing complex calendars and travel arrangements, creating professional documents. That's something that they really wanted. Let me take this M dash out. From contracts to presentations, we talked about that in the interview as well. So so I reiterated that I can do these things. Okay. And then lastly, again, let them know again that you are interested in the role and how they can reach you, and that you're looking to move forward in the role. So again, thank them. Thank you again for your time and opportunity to interview. The more I learned about the company, the more enthusiastic I became about contributing to the firm's continued success. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you need additional information from me. So that lets them know, yes, I'm interested and excited about the role. I want to be a part of the company. I'm thanking them again for their time. And I'm inviting them to reach out to me further. And that's what you want to do. That's it. It's not complicated. You just have to get the wording, the content right. And you do have to change this for every interview you do. Because every interview, even within the same company, every interview is going to be a little bit different. Your conversation is going to be different. I'm sharing this template with you because I've received 3 compliments on this letter. As a matter of fact, one person told me this is the best thank you letter they've ever received. Now, I am still interviewing with all 3 of those companies. So I'm feeling pretty confident that this letter is going to work for you. It's going to help you keep the engagement going and to continue the relationship building until you can hopefully get to that end point of a job offer. So that's all I've got for you today. I am going to put the link in the job description below. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. I will be doing more videos like this in the very near future. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be doing a video on cover letters, which most of us don't use most of the time, but sometimes you really need them. I'm also going to be doing interview tips as well, a video on interview tips, and some other things during the next week or so. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more like this, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out.